you very, very much. That was very, very nice. I'm trying to enjoy it, but to be honest with you, what a mess. What a mess, but that's my life. Always a mess. Well, I'm glad you're here at any rate. At least I won't have to go through it all alone. Well, we might as well get to know each other. My name is Reginald, and I would like to know each and every one of your names. There's a few of you, so I'll tell you what. Why don't, on the count of 3, everybody just shout out your name as loud as you can, and I'll take it all in that way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3!
Yay!
Oh, those are very nice names. Let's see. Why don't we get to know each other a little bit more? I always like to find out what people like to do on their first dates. For example, I think a great first date is Italian food. A nice Italian restaurant with soft candles and a beautiful pasta dinner maybe, huh? With some bread. Well, I'll tell you what. On the count of 3, why don't you shout out what you think is the best food on a first date? Here we go. 1, 2, 3! Oh, yes, that's good too. Let's see. Oh, after the dinner, why don't we talk about what we like to do after the dinner? See, I think a great follow-up activity to that first date is rowboating. Like, well, not crew, I don't mean that. But imagine after the dinner you go to a nice secluded lake under a beautiful moon and there's a private rowboat for 2. On the count of 3, why don't you shout out what you like to do after dinner on your first date? 1, 2, 3! Wow! I didn't know that was legal. Well, I guess I can't put it off any longer. You see, it's really the people in my life. I mean, if it weren't for the people in my life. I mean, if you could just peer into my imagination and see the people in my life. Oh, sweetheart. Can you see them?
Yes.
Oh, good. My mother always said I have a very vivid imagination. Oh, no, yes. Well, I wonder, can you guess which one of these people actually live right here in this beautiful house? You could just call them out by their color or by...
People in the middle.
Yes, that's right. And which one lives there right now?
Griffin.
Who's Griffin? Yes. Well, of course I've come over because I have to tell him something. Knowing me the way you do, can you just imagine what it is I have to tell him?
You're pregnant.
What? What? I'm pregnant and the baby's his? Okay.
Reginald,
I just need you to calm down.
it was only one time.
It only takes one time.
I didn't learn about any of this. I thought it took at least 3 times. I was going to see you once more and then out the door with you.
Anthony, I'm pregnant.
I can see you're...
Well, I know this is unusual, what with me being a man and all, but that's what the doctor said, and she was very clear about it. You're pregnant, and you're the only person I've been with. I mean, we've been roommates for 6 weeks now.
Are you certain that you haven't been with any other people?
How dare you? I signed a lease.
Well, I do that Tristan fellow walking through the park?
You are a jealous young man. Tristan and I only boarded together in college. There was no baby.
I heard there were bunk beds! Bunk beds!
Anthony, I think we need to set our minds to business. What are we going to do about this child?
Well, I suppose in this scenario, I will have to be the father. You will have to be the mother. So you will have to quit your job and I will have to find one.
Quit my job, but I love being a cocktail waitress.
I don't want you to be a cocktail waitress because I wonder what other cocktails you're serving at that bar.
How dare you say cocktails in front of our child?
I feel like I will have to go back into the carpentry business.
You were a terrible carpenter.
You know how good I am with wood.
How dare you say wood in front of our child? Look, I'm sure one way or another you and I will make this work. It's my mother I worry about. She told me, son, don't you move in with that man, you'll end up pregnant.
I don't know what it is about the old bag, but she can always tell the future.
You shouldn't call my mother an old bag. Only I can call my mother old bag. She's an old bag! But she is paying my care of the rent anyway. If she finds out I'm pregnant, she's going to make me move back home. She's going to make me work for her at the cocktail bar.
We can't have that, Reginald. Why? I love living with you. These past 6 weeks have they've been the best weeks of my life.
Anthony, are you even a little bit curious as to how a man can become pregnant?
I hadn't really thought about it. It just made so much sense, I wanted to go with it. If you dare to give me a scientific explanation, by all means.
Well, I don't think science has anything to do with it. I think it was an act of God. I think God came through that beautiful window and shined his light beams on me and said, give birth to the new Messiah. And you're a carpenter! I really didn't think of that. Oh, Anthony, isn't this wonderful? You and I, perhaps saving the world through the birth of our child?
Yes, unfortunately, we might have to cancel our trip in 8 months to Bethlehem because of it.
That would be ironic. Oh, Anthony, I'm feeling a little nauseous. I think I'm going to go up to the bedroom and lie down a little bit.
Reginald, Mommy's home.
Oh, the old bag!
Oh, hi, sweetie. Oh, you have such a lovely glow about you.
Mother, darling, please speak up. I'm a little hard of hearing lately, what with all of the nausea. Mother. Oh, Mother.
What's wrong, Reginald? You look...
We were at an amusement park and
Yes.
we went on many roller coasters.
That's right.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, I can't let her know I'm pregnant. I need a good lie to tell her. One lie that will help her understand why I've been gaining weight lately and why I'm nauseous all the time. Maybe you can help me out. What lie can I tell her?
Too much bread.
I heard constipated, and I heard need to poo. I'm torn! Mother, I'm going through puberty.
Oh,
Yes, that's right. I know it's odd for puberty to hit one at 46, but Miracles are happening all the time, Mother.
Well, I just thought you were constipated.
It is true, I've seen him grow a lot.
Well, darling, are you not feeling well? Are you sweaty? What?
Yes, Mother, I feel I need to lie down, and I'm going to leave you and Anthony to talk for a while. It's so lovely to see you, Mother. Make yourself comfortable. Good God, I wish you would get out of here. I'll see you later, Mother.
Oh. Yes, Anthony?
It's so wonderful to see you again. You won't be staying long, will you?
Oh, I won't be staying long just for the next year or two.
Next year? Why?
Well, because I have nowhere else to go, dear.
Oh, your landlord kicked you out again.
Well, it wasn't my land. Well, actually, he is my husband. But yes, he kicked me out. Well, I didn't like him. So I just left. No, So anyway, so I'm going to stay here. Sit with me.
Unfortunately, you cannot stay.
What? What do you mean I can't stay?
We simply don't have any room.
What do you mean? There's seven. Look at all the room you have in this house. There's a bedroom up there, a bedroom up there, a bedroom up there. What do you mean I can't stay?
Oh, we have new roommates moving in.
Well, that's ridiculous. I'll sleep right here on the couch.
One of them has rented the couch, unfortunately. I gave him a very reasonable price.
Well, I don't understand, dear. Of course I'm staying here.
There is a very nice hostel down the street. I'm sure they'd be happy to take you in.
You know what? Reginald told me all about you. I used to like you. But you're upsetting me. And Reginald is going through puberty again, and that's just not pretty. And when he gets upset, it's really not good.
Oh, I understand. I've seen him angry, feisty.
Well, darling, listen. You can get used to the idea of me staying here for about 2 or 3 years. I'm going to go up into my room up there and freshen up.
Really, the new roommates should be along at any time now, so I really don't think they would appreciate it. You'll see.
Well, that's all right. I'm the mother here, so I'm just going to go up and freshen up, dear.
Oh, good. Has she gone?
No! She's staying!
Staying for how long?
A year!
A year? She can't stay a year. My water might break at any moment. And I don't know how long men gestate.
Can't be more than 6, 7 weeks, right?
Well, this is ridiculous. Did you try to use the old we rented the roommate couch thing?
Yes, the very same that we practiced. She didn't believe it.
Oh, Anthony, we've got to get rid of my mother. We've got to think of something that's going to get...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Hi, my name is Sarah Pembroke. Nice to meet you.
Anthony.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I have some encyclopedias I would love to share with you. It's something that I find to be very useful, and it's really, come sit with me, friend.
No, I'm sorry. I think you'll have to leave.
Oh, wait a minute. We need someone to convince my mother that we've rented the couch to a roommate. I think she'll be just fine.
The encyclopedia lady?
Oh, sure. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we can get her on board. Hello there.
Oh, hello. Are you interested in the Encyclopedia M series?
Yes, I am. Would you like to live here?
Will you buy some encyclopedias?
Sure.
Oh, then I would love to because it's been a little slow lately.
All you have to do is be our roommate for a short while. Oh, Mother, darling.
Yes, Reginald.
I'm going upstairs.
Well, Mother, I'm sure that Anthony explained to you that we've already rented our house out to various roommates, which is why, unfortunately, Mother dear, as much as I would love to have you stay, I'm afraid you can't. Mother, this is...
Miss Pembroke.
Miss Pembroke. and she is our new roommate.
And I come with encyclopedias. Would you like to hear about them?
Yes, she's a college student, you see, studying,
Encyclopedias.
encyclopedias.
Well, I see no reason why she can't sleep on an air mattress.
Oh, well...
Well, I was told I would get a whole room.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Don't you worry. So, you see, Mother, I'm afraid you're just not going to be able to stay. Sorry. Why don't you go to that lovely hostel down the block? Mother, I have something to tell you.
Spit it out, Reginald.
This woman, she's pregnant with Anthony's baby. No. Yes, that's right. And that's why she has to live here. She needs privacy, and they need to work out their situation.
Didn't they just meet?
I'm not feeling very well. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, yes, right upstairs.
Oh, thank you. I'll be back. I'm going to bring my books upstairs.
Oh, yes,
Just
please
a
do.
little bit queasy. It was the ride over here.
Yes, there are pickles in the cupboard.
Oh.
Well, Reginald, I don't like this. You can't be living in a house where they've just met and she's pregnant. That's disgusting.
Mother, you know that we have to help people when people need help. Now, I'm just going to stay
We
here.
don't help them get pregnant.
Well, Mother, it's not the worst thing in the world for a person to be pregnant without being married, is it?
It's horrible, Reginald.
Mother, what if something like that were to happen in your own family?
Well, it did. I was only pregnant with you for a second before I got married, okay?
Well, I didn't know that you were pregnant with me before you married Father.
I said just for a second, Reginald.
Well, I can't even imagine how you booked a hole that fast.
Well, you shouldn't even imagine it. I am your mother. Ew.
Mother, listen. I know that you would never want to come in between two people who have something as important as this to work out. Surely you'd be more comfortable in a hostel than here?
I'll be more comfortable up in your room.
My room, but Mother, that's where my, that's where I keep all of my, I need a quick lie. What do I keep up there? My magazines! That's how I got pregnant! My what? My Bibles! What did you say? My cats!
Snake collection.
Snake collection.
My Bibles!
Oh,
And my cats!
cats and Bibles.
And a snake collection.
That's exactly what I need in this moment because you've upset me, Reginald. I'm going to go up to your room with your cats, Bibles, and snakes, and I will be back in 5 minutes, Reginald, while you pull yourself together.
Anthony, it's your brother Donald. Oh, hello, Donald. Where's my brother, Anthony?
Oh, he's upstairs. Anthony!
Anthony, I need to speak with you immediately.
Why, what's the matter? You look like you're in a terrible fit.
I'm going to tell you, Reginald. Anthony, it's about mother and father. They're coming here.
What?
Yes. And worst of all, they might write us out of the will, out of all our inheritance. Can you believe this? They say that both of us have not yet found a bride. We need to prove to them that we're married in some sort, especially you. You are the eldest. So they're coming over here, and I told them that you're with someone, and I lied. Yes, I know. So you're going to have to somehow make up a lie about this.
Why, that's just perfect. As a matter of fact, I told Mother that our new roommate was pregnant and that you're the father.
You did what? You did what?
Well, I told Mother that our new roommate is pregnant and that you're the father. I needed to find some way to get rid of her.
The encyclopedia lady!
She's very nice. You're not really married to her. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is pretend that that's your wife and that she's pregnant. That will mollify your That will mollify your parents and my mother at the same time. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. I like this plan. Do it.
Fine, I will do it!
All we have to do is get that encyclopedia woman on board. Oh, here she comes.
What a lovely room. It's like the most beautiful room I've ever seen. There's windows.
Have you never lived in a room with windows before?
You know, honestly, I was in jail before I got here.
I don't even want to ask why you were in jail.
Well, I can tell you all about it. It was really innocent, actually. I come from a broken home.
Oh.
That's it.
They arrested you for coming from a broken home?
That's what I said. walked out of the store. I said I was bringing it to my mother, hoping my mother wouldn't leave my father, but it didn't work, and they broke up, and I went to jail. And that's why I'm selling encyclopedias.
I think it makes more sense that I'm pregnant.
Well, if she is to be your...
Yes. As it turns out, we need you to help us with something very important.
Really?
Very important.
Very important. And if you do,
I'm
this gentleman, yes,
Reginald's brother.
exactly. And if you...
Excuse me, Anthony's brother. When I get in a high stress situation, I mix up names.
I understand. That's why I ended up stealing the coat. It can be stressful living a life.
I admit I stole something.
Really?
I stole a woman's heart,
Really?
and I broke it. And then another one broke mine, but I hope that's come to an end.
Do you like reading?
Very much.
I like reading a lot.
Listen, will you be my wife? Please!
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I mean, my mother and father would be so proud of me. They thought I was going to be destitute to just either sell encyclopedias or live in a room with no window.
Listen. Our parents are very religious. Since you have read so much, are you very well familiar with the Bible?
Well, that was in the B's.
As you know, Father is a minister, and he does test a lot.
Well, I don't know. Who should I marry?
Okay, wait.
I'm really at a loss because they all seem very nice. Who should I marry?
Reginald!
Anthony! Anthony!
Come together and let's figure it out.
Anthony!
Brother!
So,
Well, Anthony.
No.
No.
Now you said it, Todd, go back. Yes, you two will be married. Anthony.
I thought he was Anthony.
Well, frankly, so did I. Listen, Anthony, now all you need to do is convince her she's pregnant. That way, she will be able to fool both my mother and your parents.
This has to work, Anthony.
how am I to convince this woman that she's pregnant?
Upstairs with her.
A pillow in her? What's that?
Read the encyclopedia on books.
Excellent idea.
It's under B.
Now that's a great idea.
Well, now, this encyclopedia, the B, looks like an excellent addition.
Oh, I left it downstairs. I usually keep them with me at all times. Oh.
This article, birth, very interesting. I'm wondering, do you have a high-pitched nasally voice?
Well, I do.
Do you come from a broken home?
Oh,